need to show the audience. What's your reaction? Now, a little caveat here. I know that the term uncommon is very loaded. You can ask, well, uncommon to who? Uncommon in what culture? So, for the sake of this video, I'll be using the word uncommon as it relates to my personal experiences. Although there are some foods that I will be consuming today that are very common to me, but maybe uncommon to you. I'll start off with the big roll. It looks like it's just seaweed that's rolled up. Woo! Okay. I can like smell the seaweed coming from you.
It's good.
That's a lot of crunch. So it's not the typical seaweed that's popular in Korean culture. It's a little bit thicker than that, but it has a really good combo of sweet and salty, so I really like that. Next up, we have this. It's spicy flavor mustard tuber. It has a shelf life of 16 months. That probably isn't a very good thing. Has a lot of sodium in it, probably. All right, let's go. 2,165 milligrams of sodium. Isn't that a lot? I don't know. Kimchi probably has more. It's fine. So in Korean, we say it has a shipinen flavor. So it has like more juices and flavors come out the more you chew on it. So like a chewing flavor. Definitely reminds me of some of the Korean radish pickle dishes that I've had previously. Next up, we have this dried white fungus. Dried white fungus. And I know that mushrooms are a type of, it falls in the fungus family, but it is a little weird for me to hear a food called fungus. I'm sure that this is one of those foods that actually requires some preparation and shouldn't or isn't normally eaten out of the bag, but I'll give it a try. It's kind of like when you eat sourdough bread, it has that sour aftertaste. It has, not to the same degree, but it definitely has that sour aftertaste. I feel like it could be really good in some stir fries or some kind of stew. It's definitely not meant to be eaten out of the package like this. Whoever made this is probably looking at me like a fool, but I'm gonna cease my eating here, but there you go. Next up, we have this tamarind drink. It's just tamarind pulp, sugar, high fructose syrup, and water. So there is some water in here. I thought the drink would be a lot thicker than it's looking like. So what I'll do is go ahead and try to pour it into this cup so that you all can see the viscosity of the drink. See, it's actually not thick at all. I like it. It has that tanginess that's very popular and common in Thai foods. Oppa! Do you want to try some tamarind drink?
Okay. Do I have to show them?
Yeah, you can show them. Here is our brother.
Well, firstly, the smell.
Waft it over.
Oh, I don't like it.
Really? It's just. Next up, we have this pineapple, and you're probably wondering what the beep is a pineapple doing in my Asian specialty food video. But I assure you, it is not your average pineapple. It is a pink pineapple. So what I'll do is go ahead and rip this thing open and show you the innards.
Large trunk full.
These pineapples smell definitely more fruity and sugary and has like an underlying scent of grapefruit. So now I'm curious as to whether or not they married grapefruits to pineapples to get this pineapple. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. Friends, I feel a little gypped because it doesn't taste any different from a regular pineapple, but I just paid triple the price of a normal pineapple. If you all know the additional benefits of pink pineapples versus yellow pineapples, please let your girl know, because dying a slow death inside. In the line of fruits, next I have these things that are called, I don't know if you can see it, golden berries, right? They're packed with nutrients. Yeah, every fruit is, that's what they all say. Potential side effects. Golden berries may be poisonous if you eat them unripe. Unripe golden berries contain solanine. Solanine can cause digestive upset, including cramping and diarrhea, and may be fatal in rare cases. Alright, to be on the safe side, eat only fully ripe golden berries that have no green parts. Let me peel it open for you, right here. Yeah! And one bite. One bite. Oh, this is so interesting. It's not a taste that you would expect from a fruit. I think it's close. I mean, tomatoes are fruit, definitely. But it has a taste more similar to a tomato than it does to, say, a strawberry. The minute you bite into it, it like punctures into the flesh and there's some juices that come out of it. I do taste a little bit of bitterness as well, and seeing that these are fully ripe, I think this is the sweetest that they get, and they're not sweet at all. Don't know if I would buy it again. It was worth the experience, but next up I have a drink. Gungungurt. Gungungurt is a sweet yogurt taste drink. I have already in my mind what I expect this to taste, and if it's on the dot, then I'm a winner. Okay. So for those of you who've previously tried Yakult or Yogurt or any rendition of that, it tastes just like that. I would say that it's a little bit watered down than the brands that I'm used to, the Korean brands that I'm used to that come in these little plastic things. So this is tteokbokki flavored almonds. For those of you who are unaware, tteokbokki is a spicy rice cake dish in Korean culture. Oh! Just one man down. Wow. 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 They done some good-ish. Like every, not even like a singular almond, but every bite brings so much flavor. Like people think that tteokbokki is a very simple dish, but it's not, right? If you really know what tteokbokki is supposed to taste like, it has layers of flavor. Somehow this is manufactured in a factory and they got it right. It has that underlying, like very, very nuanced, almost undetectable layer of that anchovy base that you have to make the soup with, and then like the combination of the ketchup tardiness with the gochujang spiciness, but it's not just the spiciness, it's like a peppery taste that gets added as well. Oh my believing bejeebus. I'm not sure if discovering this was a good thing for me in the long run. Silkworm pupa. I don't really know what. It says a silkworm pupa, but I've never heard of a silkworm. Like, is that butterfly larvae? Or is silkworm its own bug? I think it might be its own bug. It looks like this. Literally a bug. Kind of like nuts. The soup seeps into the body of the pupa, and so when you bite into it, the juices squirt out. I feel like it's an acquired taste though, so it's not something that people will love immediately, especially when they know what it is, because they have like preconceptions of what bugs are. I would feel the same way about any other bug, but because like this was never a bug to me, I don't know, it's great. Right, that's it for now.